How's it going, guys? Joe from Big Shark here again with another Winning with Every Pokemon Gen 9 edition. Today is 61 through 66, so we're more than halfway done, and we have another Anything Goes battle for ya. I did win a game before this, but I did not like the way the battle looked out, so I just decided to do another game, and the win came pretty quickly. So let's get right into it, shall we? Oh, God. Music. Turn that off. That's very loud. So, out comes Cinderace, out comes my Glimmet. He goes for the U-turn. I'm not running Toxic Debris, I'm running Corrosion on this one in particular, which I could have had two Toxic Spikes out already, but I get the Toxic there, and he switches into Greninja. I go for the Explosion, do about half of Greninja's HP, and out comes River He goes for the U-turn. I got Stealth Rocks up, and he's a pivot team, so I mean, that's always good. So I go for the Gyro Ball here. I was hoping it would do more damage. It did 20%, and I get one shot by Pyro Ball. Of course I do, and he runs away from my puppy. So I go for Crunch on Greninja, just about takes him out. He goes for the Dark Pulse. It's going to bring me down to my Sash, and then it's going to take him out with Life Orb, so that's great. Greaver kills number one. I'm going to go for the Shadow Sneak here, which does a decent amount of damage, 16% to our Rillaboom. He knocks me off with the knockoff. I go for Cyclizar with the Overheat. This is a hit and run Cyclizar on the special attacking build. I do have Shed Tail in here, but it is Regenerator, and this time I'm just going to actually eat this Pyro Ball. Go for the Shed Tail. I couldn't because I didn't have enough HP, so that kind of sucks, but I just go for the swap anyway into Glimmer, and a Pyro Ball misses. So that's always nice. Out comes Dragapult. I go for the Ancient Power. Does a nice chunk of damage to him. He's going to go for the Phantom Force. I'm going to go back into Cyclizar. For some reason, I thought maybe he would be choiced, so I stayed in, and he went with Dragon Darts and made me pay for it. So he goes for U-turn on my Orthworm. This is a bulky, body-pressing Curse Sandstorm with Sand Veil set, which Sand Veil has never once worked for me. I kind of overplay here. I go for the Protect on the Double Protect, hoping that it would go off. It doesn't, and I pay for it. I get burned, and his Cinderace is going to fall to Sandstorm. This was hoping for last time. But unfortunately I got burned, and then unfortunately it did not get the double protect. It's a risk, it's whatever. So my Orthworm falls there. He goes for Body Press on my Glamora. It's super effective. I have Toxic Debris on this one. It's not really going to matter too much. He goes for the Brave Bird here. I don't know why he didn't go with Body Press again. Whatever. I go for the Ancient Power to get the buff, and that's going to be crucial because now I actually outspeed his Dragapult. I don't know what he was running on his Dragapult that he was not faster than me, but sure, I'll take it. Out comes Jolteon, hits me with Facade, does next to nothing, and then I Earth Power him, and that's the end of the battle. That's it. It's through. On through 67 through 72. If you like this battle, make sure to hit the heart button. If you love the battle, hit the plus, and follow us on twitch.tv/BigSharkGaming as well. And thank you guys for checking out our video. See you next time. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Winning with Every Pokemon Gen 9 edition. Today we are doing 67 through 72, so Houndstone through Dondozo, and we are playing in Anything Goes as always. So, a little bit of an interesting game. This is our first attempt, so I love when that happens. So Titan out against Tyranitar, I go for the Liquidation. This is Sheer Force Life Orb. He goes for the Agua Berry. I was kind of afraid of a Stealth Rocks here. A Stone Edge here. Does not happen. And then take him out with two Liquidations. So that's always nice. Off to a good start. Out comes his Hisui Typhlosion. I go for the Liquidation. I'm surprised I'm faster than it, but sure. And that is going to be 2 down for the price of 1. Out comes Walking Wake. I go for the Icicle Crash. I think he thought I was choiced. But Flamethrower takes me out. But I do huge damage to the Walking Wake. Out comes Houndstone, who actually has Sand Rush. So I'm faster than the Walking Wake here. And I hit him with the Play Rough for the 1-shot. Of his remaining health anyway. So out comes Meowscarada. I swap because I was afraid of a Dark-type attack. Do not get it. I get Flower Tricked into Citadel. Citadel hits Gardevoir with the Avalanche here. He goes for the Knock Off. It knocks off my Eviolite. I go for the Earthquake. Does nice damage. And then I go for the Ice Shard. So that's Gardevoir down to a little baby whale. Out comes a Great Tusk. I go for the Ice Shard here again. And I was wondering why he was setting up Stealth Rock so late in the game, but it's fine. Ice Shard again. He goes for the Earthquake. That's my Citadel gone. Now, out comes my Veluza, who's running Sharpness. I go for the Aqua Cutter. He survives it. I kind of expected him to not, but it is okay. Earthquake doesn't take me out. Gets a little bit of leftovers, and then that's going to be Aqua Cutter going for him. Out comes out the Meowscarada, who again is going to take Aqua Cutter damage. I thought it was going to be slower, but sure. Flower Trick takes me out, and out comes my Flamigo. I'm going to go for the Hurricane, and I miss, of course. He's going to go for the Flower Trick. Now with the Terrestrialized Power. Critical hit. Doesn't do too much. Go for the Hurricane and it misses again. And then he Aura Spears me in the face. That's resisted though, so I'm not too afraid of it. And finally the Hurricane hits, and that is going to be end of the game. Houndstone was the Last Respects build. Of course it was. It has to be. You don't get to use that move often, and when you do, you have to use it. Dondozo was just a body press heavy slam set. Didn't really have much going for it. Not a Pokemon I love. But if you like this battle, make sure you hit the heart button. If you love the battle, hit the plus button. It helps us out. Support the people who are making this video every single day, and that's me. Follow us on twitch.tv/BigSharkGaming as well. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye, everybody. Sometimes in Pokemon, you gotta take what you can get, especially when you're doing a challenge video. This is 73 through 78. It's Tatsugiri all the way through King Gambit. This is attempt number 10. Finally made it to double digits. This was by far the hardest. Also, one of the sillier, like, compilation of sets that we've had here as well. So, I mean, I was getting a little bit cute with this one, just to be completely honest. Let's get into this battle, shall we? Alright, so he starts off with Zapdos. I start off with Clodsire. I saw he had a rating 1000, so I was like, okay, cool, this is finally the battle we need. And made me work for it. So there's Charizard down to the actual Gunk Shot for Clodsire. Meowscarada comes out and uses Play Rough, not Flower Trick. I use a Gunk Shot, get the KO there. So out comes Urshifu, goes Focus Blast. I'm like, cool. Got this. And I go for the Trailblaze. Thought it was going to do more, but it is what it is. Get the Speed Boost, means nothing. Zen Headbutt doesn't kill me. I go for the Earthquake, and he takes me out with Zen Headbutt. So now it is 2-1. I go for the Annihilate, go for the Thunderbolt. Super effective. It's a special attacking Annihilate. I go for Thunderbolt and Gengar. Curse bodied here, and he goes for the Psychic. So I'm just gonna struggle. I'm playing around at this point, and I lose Annihilate the Psychic. It is what it is. Out comes Dunsparce. I just wanted to bite this Ghost, and boy do I do. So there is Dunsparce taking out Gengar. Out comes Zapdos with the Close Combat. Doesn't kill Dunsparce. I wonder what these EVs are. Go for the Headbutt. I'm slower. I can't take a chance to go for the Glare. Out comes Rayquaza, and I wanted this battle so badly. I go for the Protect to see what he's going to do. He goes for Draco Meteor. He goes for Draco Meteor again. And Mirror Coat. I was waiting for this lineup. Tatsugiri takes out another Legendary. Alright, out comes Fergaraf. He goes for the U-turn. It doesn't kill me. I go for the Nasty Plot. And then he goes for Close Combat, and that's going to take me out. The crit doesn't matter there, I don't think. I go for... so right here, I'm, like, crapping myself. I go for the Dark Terror type, so it's not ×4 super effective. It's only ×2 super effective with Close Combat. He doesn't even use it. He uses Ancient Power, so he could have won that game. But he doesn't, and I do. So I almost lost to this, and this is a big lesson on why you don't play with your food. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys liked it. If you did, hit the heart button. If you love it, hit that plus button. We are 179 out of 180 on Twitch as well. So if you want to head over to twitch.tv/BigSharkGaming, drop us that follow. Would be greatly appreciated. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody. How's it going, guys? Joe here from Big Shark. Today we are going to be doing another Pokemon video for you. This is 79 through 84. We are now in the Paradox forms. All of these are going to be the actual past Pokemon. So we're starting with Great Tusk all the way through Sandy Shocks. And I have to say, I loved this team. This is actually attempt number 3, but the other 2 attempts were just easy wins that didn't really showcase the team. So I wanted to keep it going. This was actually a great battle and a great showcase of this team. So let's play it. So out comes Fluttermane. This Fluttermane is an actual sacrifice set. I run Sunny Day so I can get the photosynthesis off on all my other teammates. He goes for the Volt Switch on a Regieleki. He's going to swap out into his Greninja here. And I go for Memento. So I lower its stats, make it kind of useless here, and then I pull out my Brute Bonnet. So Brute Bonnet's going to get the special attack boost from photosynthesis. He's going to swap out to get rid of that Memento and go right into a Spore. I'm going to wait for this guy to sleep and hit him with a Dark Pulse. Almost kill him. I don't, unfortunately. And he wakes up and goes for the Volt Switch. So he really wants his Greninja out here. So out comes Greninja again. And he's going to lose his Regieleki to Life Orb. And doesn't actually get the Volt Switch. So Gardevoir's coming out now. He goes for the Aura Spear and it's going to get Spored. And then from there, Brute Bonnet is going to be off to the races a little bit. So I'm going to go Hex. I didn't show Hex earlier because I saw the Gardevoir and I was kind of hoping to bait it. And then it's going to fall here to Hex. So Brute Bonnet doing its job. And that's going to be the Sun wearing off. Doesn't really matter. Out comes Breloom. He's going to go for the Mach Punch here. I go for the Terror. I burn my Terrestrialization so it's not super effective. And I can get a few more hits out of Brute Bonnet. He goes for the Mach Punch again. And what he's doing right now is actually really important for something that happens later on. So he goes for the Mach Punch again, and then that's going to be my proof on it. So here he goes for Spore. And I was surprised because I thought he baited me into thinking he was a Choice Band set. So that was good for him. He goes for the Bullet Seed here. He does get a crit at some point. Maybe not in this one. I survive it. I wake up. I get the Wish off. I was really hoping that I could do more of this. This was a bat and pass calm mindset, but I couldn't really do it. So out comes Close Combat. Slither Wing. It is White Herb, so I could take advantage of Acrobatics. So out comes Greninja again. He goes for Water Shuriken. I don't know if he was just trying to do damage, or if... Oh, there's the crit, so it was with the Water Shuriken. Or if he thought I was Fire type. Maybe got confused with Volcarona. Either way, Leech Life is going to take it out. Out comes Dragon Dance, Dragapult, and I go for the Acrobatics. Does a huge amount of damage. Dragon Darts, I know right now is not going to kill me, so I'm kind of smiling. And Acrobatics is going to take out the Dragapult. So out comes his final Pokemon, which is Lycanroc. He goes for the Hyper Voice right off the bat. Interesting choice of moves. And I go for Sandy Shocks. First move is going to be Mud Shot, lower that speed. He's going to go for Stone Edge. And then I'm going to finish him off with Flash Cannon. So great game all around. Really got to showcase this team a little bit. The only thing I didn't get to show off was Great Tusk, which is actually a special attacking Great Tusk, utilizing Psy Strike, as well as Flash Cannon, Earth Power, and then Terra Blast Rock, just for have that like Edge Quake coverage. Who actually was very helpful in the 2 previous battles. But I really like this team. This team is really fun to use. If you liked the video, make sure you hit the heart. If you love the video, hit the plus. Follow us on Twitch, twitch.tv/BigSharkGaming. Thank you guys, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye, everybody.